This politician just gave us all the biggest clue yet about why the rescue system is broken, and everybody missed it.
Best Friends is again, it's a problem. What can I tell you, right? I mean, really is. They are a monopoly. They hold an incredible amount of power. You can't get around Best Friends and ASPCA at the moment. What you really need to do is find people who actually understand the rescue ecosystem, because what happens right now in government is we don't understand the rescue ecosystem. And so someone like Best Friends can roll in and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. And a whole bunch of beleaguered council people are going to be like, great, let's just let him do it.
Did you comprehend what LA County Council candidate Dylan Kendall just said? When an entire movement becomes dependent on a few small number of powerful organizations, everybody else fights for scraps. It tells you the rescue system has become too dependent on too few gatekeepers. And that's not a rescue ecosystem, folks. That's a survival game. In a centralized system, the whales eat first, and everybody else fights over what's left. And when the system is controlled by whales, survival becomes competition instead of collaboration. The smaller fish don't thrive, they are forced to survive, and that's exactly what has happened. Thousands of rescues across America are drowning financially, while the people actually saving lives every day are forced to beg for resources, visibility, and support. Look at this LA Times headline to prove my point. Financial strain puts Southern Cal humane rescue sanctuaries on the brink. Animals at risk. This isn't rocket science, folks. There's just not enough economic power in the hands of rescuers themselves. That's why we're building Larry. And for the record, I am Charles. Larry actually stands for Let a Rescue Rescue You. Look, Larry's not another fundraiser or another awareness campaign. It's a rescue-powered commerce and visibility marketing platform designed to help rescuers build economic power instead of fighting for survival. Because the people saving animals shouldn't have to beg to be seen, period. And to everyone bringing awareness to the dog crisis happening here in downtown Los Angeles, especially to great folks like Rebecca Corey and Joey Tuccio, hope you see this. I commend you for what you are doing. It's heroic. But imagine if you had an economic and visibility engine behind you, more powerful than some of the gatekeepers standing in front of you. Now you become the bigger whale. Don't you get it? Now the politicians chase you instead of you chasing them. But look, I'm not here to chase you either, but I'd like to empower you. You see, more interviews won't solve this. More outrage won't solve this. And fighting the same battle over and over without building economic infrastructure behind rescuers is like putting a bandage on a deep wound while pretending the bleeding stopped. The problem isn't just awareness anymore. The problem is power. Because awareness without infrastructure fades. Awareness without funding collapses. Awareness without amplification gets buried by the algorithm and forgotten by the next news cycle. We all know it's true. So to Rebecca and Joey, Vanessa Shakib, Amanda McCants, and any other high-profile advocates in the rescue industry, I'd like to simply show you what we're building and discuss how you can be a part of it. Look, I don't want anything from you. I simply want to build something powerful enough behind you that the next generation of rescuers never have to beg the way this generation did. Let our engine we are creating be the power to amplify your voice, strengthen your platform, and help empower the people actually fighting for these animals every single freaking day. Because no, this doesn't change things overnight, but in a few years, the moment rescuers become economically powerful enough to stop begging, that's when the entire system changes. And once that happens, the people saving animals will no longer be asking the system for permission to create change. They'll become powerful enough to force it. When the survival of thousands of rescues nationwide depend on a handful of organizations, that's not stability, that's vulnerability. And vulnerability is exactly how good people get trapped in broken systems. You know, maybe the answer, my friends, isn't fighting the whales anymore. Maybe it's time the rescuers became one. Thank you.
For more information, check out the pinned video on the Larry page now. Thank you for liking, following, and sharing Larry Rescue, empowering the rescue community.